on here for the Matadors. Even though they've got 7 turnovers, they are now shooting a sizzling 54.5% from the field. Jackson to the front court for the Waves, dribbling down the left side, leans in and got himself trapped here. Wanted to lean in against Moore. Now the ball tipped and knocked away by Jenkins. It comes to Crawford. He gives back to Jenkins. He'll come out of the backcourt. Now he dishes into the corner to Mills, pounding it inside to Townsend, who leans in, missed the shot. The rebound, though, by Crawford. He jumps and gives to Jenkins. They dish it over to Mills on the right wing. Fall away 18-footer is good, as long as he's not outside the arc.
Right, he passed up the three-pointer to take that shot, and he made it. Maybe that'd give him a little confidence for a three-pointer.
Wow, an 18-0 run for the Matadors, 31-16. Somebody got fouled on the jumper there, no call, and the ball on the floor, and Mills wrestles it away. He gives it back to Haynes, who's got a man underneath. He tried to throw it to Crawford underneath, but it was deflected by the Waves out of bounds. I think Keon Bell got a hand on it that time.
Well, that was a great defensive play by Keon Bell because Xavier Crawford was all alone under the basket just waiting to put a slam dunk home.
All right, lots of substitutions here. I believe the Matadors have got, well, 2 new guys out there. Anyway, Jenkins is in, and Roderick Mills asked out. Now Matthew Wallace comes back to the bench. So we've got Mills, Jenkins, who starts a dribble, Xavier Crawford, Tremaine Townsend, and Kenny Daniels out on the right wing. Ball over to the left side. Now back out front to Jenkins. Straight away to Townsend at the free throw line to Daniels on the right wing. 16 on the shot clock, 6.5 to play. Into the corner, Deon from the left side, three-pointer on the way, no good. Crawford with up high for the rebound, fumbled it away. Tough break. And the loose ball picked up by Subtle. The freshman gives over to Jackson. Jackson with the dribble. Goes to the top of the key, now picks up the dribble. Back over to the left wing of the Hornbuckle. Back out front to Jackson. Now to the right side, the ball thrown away, saved out of the court, but to the Matadors. Turnover. Daniels down the other way, dishes to Jenkins from the left wing, wanted to shoot, then drove the baseline and got the ball knocked away out of bounds. It'll stay with Northridge.
You know, Deon Tresvant has had a couple of looks that he's missed. Nice open three-pointers, and he's due really to knock down that type shot.
And the Matadors inbound, got it to Townsend, who got fouled, no call. Here's Subtle back the other way to Hornbuckle, back to Subtle, three-pointer alone from the left side. That's off the mark, no good. But the ball is knocked away. Who got it? Clardy got his first rebound, and then the ball was knocked away from him. And what do we got? Then Heath committed a foul?
Yeah, Clardy pushed Townsend to the floor, attempting to go for the loose ball. Tremaine Townsend was fouled so hard, everyone knew that it was a foul. And
everyone except the guys in the striped shirts.
And the Matadors had remember that goaltending that wasn't called where Townsend actually had a ball that hit the backboard going into the basket, and they called it a block.
If it wasn't such an amazing run by the Matadors, they'd certainly have plenty to complain about, but they've got 18 in a row up on the scoreboard here. And the Matadors now working the ball around the perimeter to Deon in the left corner. Back out front to Jenkins, who dribbles to the top of the key. Stutter step, comes into the paint, leans away, throws one off the glass. Wild shot, no good, but Townsend ends up with the loose ball. Oh, what a spinning reverse layup as he fell across the lane, laid it off the right side glass and in. My goodness, a 20-point Matador run. Hornbuckle to Jackson, over to the left side. To Subtle, he wants a pick, but Townsend comes over and tied him up. Jump ball, great play by the big man for the Matadors, and the possession arrow gives it to Northridge. Another turnover against Pepperdine, that's 10.
Well, it's about the defense now for the Matadors. They are all over the Waves. They're coming at them in waves, and right now, the turnovers for the Matadors are really allowing them to extend this lead.
I'm not going to say, how could this team lose to Bakersfield? But I think I just said it. Matadors working the ball around the perimeter to Jenkins. To Daniels, inside to Townsend, fall away, 14-footer on the way, no good, rebound off to Moore. He gives to Jackson, who gives it to Subtle, down the left side, cut off by Townsend. He spins into the paint, tried to go up, and Gallick fouled him. Gallick says, I got all the ball.
And it looked like he took an extra step on that spin move, but I guess the officials decided that enough of the calls for the Matadors, huh? Matadors with a 17-point lead, 33-16.
Did we mention our officials? I don't think I ran down the list here of our buddies. Jim Stupin, Jerry Scott, and Anthony Crozier wearing the striped shirts tonight. Free throw on the way by Subtle is good.
I like all 3 of these officials. They're really nice guys, but in my opinion, they missed a couple of calls. But on both sides, I think the Matadors have gotten away with a couple of little fouls themselves.
You ever listen to tape of our games?
Of course not. Why would I do that?
And there is over the top by Moore on the missed free throw by Subtle. So a team foul number 6 against Pepperdine. That is Moore's first. Nobody in any foul trouble. And we're under 5 minutes to go here in the first half. Matthew Wallace back in there for the Matadors. He's at the point. Ball to the free throw line to Gallick. He throws it inside to Townsend. Oh, rejected. Great block from behind by Taylor Darby. And his teammates recover the ball. They give to Subtle. He tries to come down the left side, leaned in, ran over. Who was it that he ran over? It was Gallick who got ran over. Now a couple three finally put back set up and in. Darby with the rebound and put back for the Waves. So they finally get a bucket, and it is 33-21. A long three-pointer by Wallace off the mark, no good, and the rebound inside by Gallick, and he's fouled.
Wow, Gallick had his jersey pulled, and if he didn't get fouled going up for that shot, and it should be 2 shots in my opinion, if he didn't get fouled going up for that shot, they weren't going to call it.
They're saying he was down on the floor, and I think I agree with you, Alan. It sure was looking like he was trying to go up. In any case, he's going to shoot 1 and 1. 4:17 left to play in the half, and Gallick 20 of 26 on the season. That's 76, just about 77%. Free throw on the way, no good. And a rebound off to the Waves. Rico Tucker will come to the front court. So now it's senior against freshman as Matthew Wallace is guarding him. The ball over to the right wing. Hornbuckle with it, uses a pick, wants to go in, and he's cut off by the big man. Great defense by Townsend tonight. And now the ball thrown away. Townsend intercepts. He lays it off to Deon, who comes down, lays it up and in over the front of the rim. And the Waves get burned on their 11th turnover. It's 35-19 Matadors. Wow. Tucker to the front court. Ball put inside. Nice pass, but a shot off balance by Moore, who was falling off to the right and missed it to the left. Wallace back the other way. They give to Gallick. He puts it inside. No, it's tipped away. Moore got a hand on the pass intended for Townsend. Back the other way, leaning in. That's got to be, they call a block. Okay, fair enough. The guy was moving. Everybody was moving. And Rico Tucker really pushed the action and got himself the foul on the Matador defender. And I think they give it to Matthew Wallace.
And they're going to give 2 free throws